All right, so if everyone's ready, let's begin. And if you can't see me well, you should know that there's a chat feature. You can always type into the chat and let me know any notes or cues that you'd like me to hear. All right, and let's begin. So we'll be recording today's session for those who want to attend and cannot, and we'll be sharing this video, but the video that's being shared is just of me. So touching in with your breath, let's connect in down to our mat, taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Breathing in and releasing out. And become aware of the support of the mat underneath your body, feeling the ground underneath your seat, your thighs, your calves, your heels, your ankles, your feet. And then using that strength, that support, allow your shoulders to float back over your hips, your ears to float back over your shoulders, and let this movement create more breath in your torso. Getting present to whatever you're feeling in this moment. Whether it's physically in your body, energetically, emotionally, whatever it may be, just get present. Surround this with awareness. There's no need to change or shift, just notice. And if there's anyone or anything that you would like to dedicate your practice to today, sending them awareness, love, compassion, your efforts. Take your hands together over your heart center, either in Anjali Mudra, hand to hand, or one hand over the other at your heart. And then feeling into this space of your heart, feeling into this space of stillness, dedicating this practice to anyone or anything that might benefit from your efforts. Anyone or anything that is calling to your attention today. And just feeling that energetic shift, feeling that physical shift of dedication. Taking a deep breath in, sighing it out. Floating your hands to your knees. On your next inhale, bring your shoulders up to your ears as high as they can go towards the crown of your head. And then as you exhale, drop. You can add in sounds too if you like. Inhale, slide your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, drop. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. And then taking your hand, your right hand, you're gonna cup the back of your neck. So the heel of your hand will be just to one side of the spine, and then your fingertips will be just to the other side, the equal and opposite side to your spine. You'll take the left hand, place it on top, and as you inhale, bring the heart forward, elbows back, head back. As you exhale, squeeze the neck, bring the navel to spine, round forward, and think elbows reaching forward over the knees. Inhale, heart up, look back, elbows back, release the neck. As you exhale, squeezing onto the neck, softening the shoulders, and then rolling the sit bones, navel to spine, round the spine, squeeze the neck, elbows forward. Inhale, heart up, look up, release the neck. Exhale, squeeze the neck around the spine, elbows aiming just over the knees. Inhale, release the neck, look up. Exhale, squeeze the neck, round in. 2 more times. Think of this like a self-massage. Inhale, look up. Release the neck. Exhale, squeeze the neck, round in. Inhale, look up, release. Exhale, bow forward, squeeze. Inhale, back to neutral. Take your fingertips to your shoulders. And inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. And then really listen to your body. Allow the breath to be with the movement, but move as fast or as quickly or as slowly and methodically as you want. Really allowing your body to dictate how fast or how slow you move through today, and you move through each exercise and each moment. So inhale right, exhale left. And while your fingers are on your shoulders, you can allow your elbows to drop a little bit if you like. If you notice your neck and your shoulders are a little tense today, kind of bring awareness to your jaw, to that space between your teeth. And allow that to begin to unclench as you breathe. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Taking both hands to your heart. Find your breath. Maybe you feel your body rise and fall underneath your hands. Maybe you feel your heartbeat tapping underneath your hands. Big breath in. An option here to sigh it out. Surrounding this experience with awareness, just hold and breathe. One more breath. When you're ready, we'll go through a series of side bends. So left hand down, and as you inhale next, take the right arm up overhead, bend through the elbow underneath, bend through the left elbow. And then once you get to your side bend, see if you can re-anchor into the right sit bone. And allow this to pin the muscles of your torso so you get a little bit more stretch maybe through your side body, separating the ribs. Option here to let the head hang or gaze up under the top arm, and that top palm is facing down. So you can almost think of this long line of your body from right hip bone to right fingertips. It's almost like a crescent moon. Inhale. As you exhale, round forward. And once you get to the center, roll yourself up to sit, back to neutral. And let's take this to the other side. So placing your right hand down on your next inhale, left arm reaches up and overhead. Bend through the bottom elbow. Press through the finger pads of the bottom hand. And same as the last side, really allow yourself to reorient, re-anchor through the left sit bone. Find the equality or equanimity through both sit bones and their contact with the ground. And then option here to let the head hang or gaze up underneath the top arm. And really allow that stretch, that reaching through the top fingertips to create that crescent moon shape. Opening up the side body, opening up that space just to the left of the ribs. One more breath. As you exhale, round and forward, swing forward. Once you get to center, roll yourself up. And now we'll take this one breath to movement. So placing the left hand down, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, round forward, 4, 3, roll up, 2, 1. Other side, plant the right hand, inhale, left arm up, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, round forward. 3, 2, circle up. 1. 2 more times. Inhale, right arm up. And round forward. Rounding up. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, round forward. And then come back up. Beautiful. Take some shoulder circles if that feels good for you. Backwards and forwards. And then taking your space, we'll take our hands to the mat, roll over our shins, and we're going to come to a really deep forward fold. But when I say deep, I mean deep knee bend. So you're going to plant your feet, let your torso drape over your thighs. Check in that your feet are about hip distance, if not a little wider. If you don't know hip distance, it's 2 of your fists. And if you're up here, that's totally perfect. You can kind of place your 2 fists together and kind of take a look down at your feet and see if you can gauge that. If it's comfortable for you, you can grab onto either elbow. And then just check in that you're softening your neck and letting your head hang. So the deep bend in your knees is allowing this to be more of a spinal stretch and decompression. You're allowing your head, your shoulders to be a counterweight to your spine. And then if your thighs are pressed up against the front of your body, as you breathe in, you'll perhaps experience more expansion, or the experience of expansion through the back body, the back side of the lungs and the heart. Option here, if it feels comfortable for you, is to sway side to side, transferring your weight from foot to foot. Maybe you shake your head yes, maybe you shake your head no. And then if it's comfortable for you here as well, you can start to lengthen your inhales and your exhales just here. But if you'd like to keep your normal, natural breath, you can absolutely do that. Two more breaths. Last breath. Coming back to center, release the arms if you've grabbed them, and then tuck the tailbone, ground through the earth, and start to roll up through the spine. Keep that really beautiful bend in the knees. And then begin to lengthen as you come up, shoulders up and back, palms forward. Head comes last. Sorry, you can't see my head here. And then once more, take your hands to your heart. Breathing in. Regrounding in your intention, regrounding in your dedication for today's practice. Just feel that energy. And you might notice that that energy might be shifting, might be changing, might be evolving. So just be present with that. Witness, standing witness to that. Two more breaths. Last breath. Now, stay standing if you are. I'm going to go down to my knees so you can see me, but we'll stay standing here, and we'll take that exercise from the beginning of class. But this time you're going to take the opposite hands to your neck. So we started with the right hand to the neck. This time we'll take our left hand to the neck. And again, the heel of your hand is right next to your spine, cupping that kind of bulge of muscle to the next, the side of your spine. And then your fingertips will come around, and they'll be equal to the other side. Taking the right hand to the nape of the neck as well. Starting here in neutral, as you inhale, squeeze the neck, open the heart, elbows back, look up. As you exhale, release the squeeze and round forward. And then keep it released, chin up, elbows back. And now squeeze, rounding forward. You can allow the knees to bend as you round forward. Inhale, release the squeeze. Elbows back, gaze up. As you exhale, squeeze the neck. Elbows forward, round the spine forward. Option to bend the knees. Inhale, elbows back, release, look up. Exhale, squeeze and round. 3 more times. Inhale, release, look up. Exhale, squeeze, round forward. Inhale, release, look up. Exhale, squeeze, round forward. 1 more time. Inhale, release, look up. Exhale, squeeze, round forward. Inhale, back to neutral, back to center. And this time as you come back to center, bring the arms up overhead. Drop the shoulders, palms facing one another. We're going to take this through our expression series. So deep, deep inhale 1 more time. As you exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, explosive exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend, arms swinging back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Let this be your own. Take up space. Use your whole body. And this can be as fast or as slow as you like. But the quicker you go, you might find the more your pulse starts to raise, if that's comfortable for you. You can close the eyes if you like, getting present to the sensations that you're feeling as you inhale, reach, take up space. Exhale, bend the knees, chest to thighs. Really let your arms swing here. We're going to do 5 more breaths. All right, I have 2 more breaths. And 1. Coming back up, reaching up, and then bringing your hands back to heart center. You have the option here to stay standing if you're feeling strong and firm in this position, or you can come to sit if that's comfortable for you here, more comfortable for you here. And I'll give you the option to sit again when we get a little further on. So from this space, being present with what you're sensing in this moment, let your breath come naturally, easily. And simply allow and witness, surrounding this moment with awareness, knowing that this is safe space, that this is held space, and that you are holding this space. We are holding this space for you. And in the next moment, in the next exercise, if it's comfortable for you, I'd like you to close your eyes. I'd like you to tap in, touch in with your grief or pain, your anger or frustration, everything that you've been feeling. And I'd like to take your hands at your heart and curl them into fists. And use this to gather this energy, gather this sensation. Inhale deeply into your hands. And as you exhale, I'd like you to press your hand forward. And you can use sound like I did, or you can use the breath, whatever you're most comfortable with, however this wants to express. And as you inhale, pull your hand back to your heart, gather, fist. As you exhale, other hand comes forward, pushing this energy out and away, bringing this back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, draw the hand in. Exhale, push the other hand out. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, push out. You'll be inhaling the fists to the heart, exhaling the opposite forward with force, with dedication, with firmness. And keep going back and forth using both arms to build up some momentum. As you're bringing the hands in, you're bringing those fists into your heart, these elbows by your side, the shoulders, wherever you are standing or sitting, they're directly over your hips. And you're holding your hands with dynamic tension. So connect to where you hold any struggle in your life, your mind, your body. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, push. And then maybe this next time as you inhale, really tap into this sensation and exhale both hands out in front of you, releasing with both hands now. Using your breath, using your intention with a powerful sound that expresses what you are feeling in this moment. And this can be pain, this can be frustration, this can be grief, this can be whatever you need to release. Release anything out in front of you, anything that you need to release in this moment. Discharge this pain. Visualize it moving from your heart and out through your fingertips. Release it and let it go. Keep moving, keep breathing. Using both hands or singular one hand back and forth, whatever you need in this moment. Connecting to your core, using your belly. We're going to take 5 more, but take as many as you need. Last one. And then bring your hands back to your heart. Release the fists. Gently, delicately holding this space. Simply allowing whatever is here for you. Feeling the love in your heart. You can say to yourself or you can say out loud, I witness my grief. I witness my grief. I see my healing. I see my healing. I witness my love. I witness my love. Sliding your hands down to your abdomen. And you can place your hands either at your belly button or just below your belly button, one hand on top of the other. Or you can even place your hands just above your belly button, just so long as it's on your abdomen. We're going to go through an exercise called VOO, V-O-O. So you'll inhale, you might feel your belly rise underneath your hands. And as you exhale, it'll be to the sound of VOO. Inhaling into the hands. Exhaling, VOO. Inhaling, VOO. 2 more. Last one. Now, standing or sitting, you'll begin to tap into your belly. Tap your way up your chest. Crossing your hands, you'll tap your way down your arms and up your arms. Across the chest, around to your back, down to your lower back, down to your, or rather up to your upper back, down to your hips, your glutes, the sides of your thighs, bending the knees if you're standing, sides of your shins, up your body, down to your knees. If you're standing around back, if you're sitting to the side, back to your glutes, up to your back, around to your stomach, up to your chest. And then you might come to fingertips, round to the back of your neck, up the back of your head to the crown of your head, making circles, to your forehead, to the sides of your cheeks, to your cheekbones and nose, back out to your cheekbones, in front of your ears, down your jaw, front of your jaw, sides of your jaw, back of your neck, around to the front of your heart space. Big breath in, and then shake it out. Shake out your hands, shake out your arms, your shoulders if you want. If you're standing, you can shake your whole body. If you're sitting, you can shake whatever's available to you. And then those of you standing, come to a comfortable seat. Those of you sitting, feel free to readjust any way that you need to be comfortable. And we'll take a moment here, placing your hands once more over your heart, left hand over your heart, right hand over that hand. Coming back to your dedication. And I invite you, if you haven't already, with your dedication to this someone or something that you're dedicating today's session to, if it feels comfortable for you, you can say their name out loud or in your mind, or just imagine them and energetically. William. And just feel your hands being present to this holding of your chest. Present to whatever's arising for you. And if you like, one more time, you can say out loud in your mind or feel energetically, I witness my grief. I see my healing. I witness my love. Keep your left hand where it is and take your right hand out to the side. So elbow dropped, shoulder dropped, but palm up. And as your hand is here facing up, with your natural breath, keep moving your right hand up and back over your right shoulder. And then allowing it to float and drop down back to your right side. You might feel as you go this kind of weight of the air, weight of the body, weight of the energy. And I'd like to give you two options for this exercise. You can either bring the hand up over the shoulder as you connect to any pain, discomfort, any agitations, and keep the hand going back behind you, lifting these up and tossing them over your shoulder with compassion. Any fear, any hurt, any doubt. And then the other option for today's exercise is as you bring your hand to the side, you can connect to something precious, something loving, something nourishing. And as you bring it up, you can bring it up over your head and allow this to wash down, drop through the center of your body, and then swing the arm out to the side. So just feel into what you're needing in today's exercise. Are there things that you are ready and willing and needing to release and let go of? Connecting to them, imagining them in your mind's eye, and seeing them release over your shoulder as you let them go. While you are here, you can connect to that mantra, help me, asking for help, receiving help. No matter which exercise you have chosen, for those of you connecting to support and nourishment, positive thoughts that you are washing over your body, there's still that thought, help me. Feeling that openness to give and receive, no matter which exercise you've chosen. Connecting to your heartbeat, feeling the firmness, the stability and foundation of your left hand on your body. And feeling the fluid nature of your right hand as it takes action to give you exactly what you need in this moment. Staying rooted in your seat, staying soft in your belly. And we'll take 3 more. But again, if you need more time, if you like more time, then please take what you need. Last one. Taking the people, the experiences, the loving memories, and then placing your right hand over your left. Sliding your hands down to your knees. Once this is complete for you, breathing deeply. On your next inhale, bring your hands together, slide them up through heart center, and you can say or think, I love you. As you exhale, bring your hands together over the head, sliding them back down to the heart. Thank you. Inhaling these hands forward and out, I love you. Exhaling them back together in front of the heart space and taking them back inwards. Thank you. Inhale up, I love you. Exhale down, thank you. Inhale forward, I love you. Exhale back in, thank you. Inhale up, I love you. Exhale down, thank you. Pull this into the heart space. Inhale forward, I love you. Exhale inward, thank you. 3 more times, inhale, I love you. Thank you. 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 Last time, I love you. Thank you. I love you. And thank you. Taking these hands palm to palm, pulling this energy into yourself. Gently opening the eyes if they're closed, lengthening your legs out long. And if you find that having your legs long is difficult, if there are any props nearby, you can take a block and place it underneath the seat to lift the hips up, making the angle a little bit less for you, but a little more accessible maybe. So taking the legs out long, allowing your hands to float to the earth, fingertips down. And then round the spine. You do have the option here if you need to bend the knees, if that's comfortable, or keeping them long and lengthened. So bowing the spine forward, walking your hands down your legs, down the mat, coming into caterpillar pose. Letting the head come forward. Breathing through the back body, and we'll be here for a few moments in silence. And when we're complete, I'll guide you out into our next pose, but really allow this silence or whatever noises are around you in this moment to be part of this experience. Option here to close the eyes if you need. Letting your breath come naturally and easily. Breathing in. And out. Two more breaths. Last breath. As you inhale, walk your hands back towards your hips, roll through the spine, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. And then bend your knees, soles of the feet to the mat, and then roll down mindfully onto your back, keeping your knees bent. Hugging your legs into your body, enfolding your arms, enfolding your legs with your arms. And if it feels comfortable for you, you can gently rock side to side. You can take the packet of your knees in circles, one way and then the other. And then I'd like you to keep this position. Your knees are way higher than your navel. And I'd like you to roll completely onto your left side. Once you're here, the left hand will stay on the right leg. You'll open the right arm out long behind you, coming into a supine twist. So your knees are high up. Your shoulders both are reaching to the ground. The right shoulder is floating down to the ground. And if it is comfortable for you today with your neck and your shoulders, you can take your chin over, gazing to your right fingertips. Once more, we'll be here for a few breaths in silence. Big breath in. And then exhale, soften and release, returning to your natural breath. And allowing yourself to be completely present in this pose. Two more breaths. Last breath. Let your head come back to center. Release the top leg, and one by one, let your knees come back to center, rolling completely onto your back. Option here to take your hands to knees and either gently rock side to side or take those circles in one direction and then the other. Hugging your knees deeply into the chest. Let's prepare for the other side. So rolling completely onto the right side. The right hand stays on the top leg. The left arm reaches out long behind you, taking your supine twist. And this side might feel different, so really allowing yourself to be present with how and where this side wants to be today. And if it's comfortable for your neck to turn to the left, maybe your chin will come over the shoulder and your gaze to your fingertips, or you can close your eyes. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Bringing your head back to center. One by one, knees back to center. Take your time. Hands to knees. Either rocking side to side or taking your knees in micro circles. Hugging your legs to your body one last time. Squeezing in, perhaps exhaling everything from the lungs, from the chest, from the torso. And as you inhale, release the legs, lengthening them out one at a time, coming into our final resting pose. And allow yourself to have anything you need in this pose, whether it's a pillow under your knees or thighs, a blanket over your body, a pillow behind your neck or head. Whatever you need to make this the most comfortable and nourishing pose you can make. Wherever you are, if you are set up, take your heels perhaps mat distance, toes falling out. Folding the shoulder blades underneath your body, palms up and away from the sides of the body. And if there's anything else you can do for yourself to make this even 1% more comfortable, I invite you to do so now. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. We'll be taking a few moments here for our final resting pose. And when we are complete, I will guide you out. Take a deep breath in. And as you do, bring your arms up overhead, fingertips reaching away from toe tips into a full morning body stretch. And as you exhale, bend your knees, place the soles of your feet on the mat, and roll completely onto your right side, letting your bicep cushion your ear. And take a moment, allow this space to be held, feeling the support of the earth underneath you, feeling its firmness, feeling its comfort. Becoming aware of your left arm surrounding you, holding you. Become aware of its firmness and comfort. Keeping your eyes closed or heavy-lidded gaze, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Taking your hands one by one over the heart space. Inhaling deeply. Re-grounding in your breath, in the mat beneath your body or the floor. And dedicating this moment perhaps to yourself. Thanking yourself for your efforts, witnessing your love, witnessing your process, and holding that in this sacred space. Thank you so much for sharing this Tuesday morning with me, or wherever you are if you're watching the replay. Namaste.